Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the UEFA Champions League Week 1, the group stage 2024-2025 prediction, where finally tomorrow will start the Week 1 of the UEFA Champions League group stage 2024-2025, and we had a lot of games. Remember that this time the format changed, and this time in the were eliminated the group stage. There is just one table, and this time instead of 32 teams, we'll play 36 teams, where each team will play 8 games each one, not with the same teams. And the best 8 teams, the best first 8 teams will qualify direct to the knockout stage, to round of 16, and the teams that finish from the 9th place to the 24th place will play a knockout round, where the winner of that knockout round will qualify to the knockout stage, and the loser of the knockout rounds, the teams that will lose in the knockout round, will qualify to the Europa League knockout stage, and the rest of the teams will be eliminated. I talked about this in the prediction that I made 2 weeks ago, the last month. It was Tuesday, I think so, September 1st. I don't remember. You can click that. Here is the link. Let's start. Remember that the last tournament, Real Madrid won this tournament for 15 times in its history. They didn't have any problem, and they defeated 2-0 Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund played a little better than Real Madrid, especially in the first half, but they didn't take advantage of the opportunities that they have. Real Madrid, you know how is Real Madrid. They suffer most of the time. They were attacking. The rivals attack a lot of the Real Madrid, but they didn't score any goal. And when Real Madrid had the opportunity, they scored the goal. Then this is what happened, where Carvajal and Vinicius Junior scored the 2 goals. They won it 2-0. They won the 15 champion in its history, the most of all the times. So this is the team that has most Champions League title, and Real Madrid won his 6th Champions League title in 10 years. This is amazing. So this video, I'm going to give my prediction about what I think is going to happen about the games that we will play in the week 1. So let's start. This time the format changed, because this time the UEFA Champions League will be played in 3 days: Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Remember the last edition, the games were just played in Tuesday and Wednesday. So tomorrow we'll have a 6th game. The games that we will play tomorrow, we'll have 2 schedules. The first schedule is the same that the next day will be the 10:45 center time and 30 o'clock center time. So the first game will be Juventus against PSV. I think that you remember that Juventus didn't qualify to the UEFA Champions League the last time, I think so. And PSV, I think that they qualified to the knockout stage, but they were eliminated in the round of 16. I think that Juventus won't have any problem, and they will win this game by 2 or 3 goal difference. In the second game, the John Boynes, the Switzerland team, will receive the Aston Villa. And Switzerland, Aston Villa returned to the Champions League. I don't know how long. Maybe this is more than 50-20 years that they didn't play this tournament. I think that this game is going to finish in a tie, because remember that the Premier League team, they have a lot of problems where they play in Europe. And in the another game, the Bayern Munich will receive the Dinamo Zagreb, and Munich. Remember that in my opinion, the 3 teams that are favorite to win this tournament are Real Madrid, Manchester City, and Bayern Munich. So I think that Bayern Munich won't have any problem, and they will win this game by 4 or 5 goal difference. And then one of the best games of the week 1, if not the best, then my favorite team, Milan, will receive the Liverpool and Milan. Remember that Milan were eliminated in the group stage, I think so, the last edition, or in the knockout run. I don't remember, to be honest. And Liverpool didn't qualify the last year. I think that I think that Liverpool is a little better than Milan, but I think that there is always difficult to go to play on Milan in Europa in Europa League, in the Champions League. So I think that this game is going to finish in a tie. In another game, the Real Madrid, the reigning champion team, will receive the Stuttgart and Bernabeu and Madrid, Spain. I think that Real Madrid won't have any problem, and they will win this game by 3 or 4 goal difference. And the last game of tomorrow, the last game, the Sporting Lisboa will receive the lead, and they're Lisboa, Portugal. I think that this game will be finished in a tie, 1-1 or 2-2. The games that will be played the next Wednesday. How I told you, the same schedule, two games in the first schedule and 4 games in the second schedule. The first game, Bologna will receive the Shakhtar. They're in Bologna, Italy. Remember, I don't know if this is the first time that Bologna will play in the Champions League. So I think that Shakhtar, I see a little better about Bologna, but because Shakhtar will play as a away team, I think that this game will be finished in a tie. In another game, Sparta Praha will play again, or will receive the Salzburg, RB Salzburg, and I think Croatia. I think so. The Praga is for Croatia. So about this game, I think that this game will be finished in a tie. I see a little better Salzburg that Praha, the Sparta, but because the Salzburg will play as a away team, this game will finish in a tie. In another game, the Club Brugge will receive the Borussia Dortmund, the runner-up team, where they will play there in Switzerland. I think that Borussia is better team than Brugge, so I think that Dortmund will win this game by 2 or 2 goal difference. In another game, the Celtic will receive the Slovan Bratislava. They're in Scotland. I think that this game Celtic will win this game, because remember the Celtics know how to win this kind of games, and Celtic is better team in my opinion than Slovan Bratislava. In a tremendous game, in the second best game of the week 1, if not the best, Manchester City will receive the Inter Milan. They're in Manchester, England. Remember that, in my opinion, this is the best team, in my opinion, in this moment in Europe, even that better than Real Madrid. But you know that Real Madrid know how to play this kind of games, and Guardiola is always is very difficult to play or to defeat a team where there is in a knockout run. So also the Inter is in the second tier to win this tournament. So I think that the Manchester City won't have any problem, and they will win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference. And the Wednesday's last game, the Paris will receive Girona. They're in Paris, France. Remember that this will be the first game in Europe that Paris Saint-Germain will play without Mbappe. So I think that Paris won't have any problem, and Paris will win this game by 2 or 3 goal difference. Remember that Girona was the revelation of the last year in the La Liga in Spain. And the games that will play in Thursday, the Crvena Zvezda will receive the Benfica. I think that this team is from let me see. No, it can be for Russia, because they're playing in. No, this is for Serbia. So I think that Benfica won't have any problem, and Benfica will win this game by 2 or 3 goal difference. In another game, another great game, the Feyenoord will receive the Leverkusen. They're in Feyenoord, Netherlands. Remember that here in the Feyenoord is where plays El Shaquito Jimenez. Let's see that he can have a very great tournament, and see if the next year he can go to another great team. Leverkusen was the revelation of the last year in Europe, in Europe, because he won the Bundesliga for first time in his history, and they were the runner-up in the Europe League. So I think that that this game will be a very intense game, a very great game played. And I see we are a little favorite the Leverkusen, but because they will play in Netherlands, I think that this game will be finishing a tie. In another game, Atalanta will receive Arsenal. They're in Italy. I think that this game is going to be finishing a tie because Atalanta, I remember, because Atalanta is the reigning champion team in the Europe League. In another game, the Athletic will receive the RB Leipzig. They're in Madrid, Spain. I think that this will be a very great game, one of the best games of the week one. But I think that Atletico Madrid will win this game by 1 goal difference because they will play in home and they are a little better team than Leipzig. In another game, the Monaco will receive Barcelona. They're in Monaco, France, I think so. Barcelona is one of the best teams that is playing this moment in Europe. But remember that there is always complicated for Barcelona to play in Europe. So I think that this game will be finished in a tie. And the last game of the week one, the Brest will receive Brestois will receive the Sturm Grass. This game will be played there in France. I think that this game will be finished in a tie. I think that that these teams will play for first time in this the UEFA Champions League. So in this video, I talk about my prediction about what I think is going to happen in the week one. Let's see how many scores I am correct in the end of the week. So this is all for today. See you next video. Gibran.